Give.
Give me lovely, record it. See, lovely, see.
So it is said that that man that you saw in the video making that sound, he is called Woodpecker. Anyway, some of the stories that will be mentioned this morning: a St. Thomas farmer offered bail and is to return to court next month. Also coming up, the father of a slain young lady, Shandeka Campbell, aka Diamond, offers a reward for info on whosoever is responsible for his daughter's dismissal. So that and more, and in order for you to know the happenings on what is taking place in Jamaica, you need to join the family. So please do remember that if you're new to the channel, if it is your first time over here, please, I'm asking you to subscribe. Plus, click the notification bell, and while doing so, select option all, so that way you'll be first in line to be notified about each and every activities on our channel. And also remember to give this video a like for YouTube algorithm. Blessings. So a St. Thomas farmer was accused the police of wrongfully destroying his high-grade field comprising some 806 plants. Is to return to court on May 12th. He was offered bail in the sum of $150,000 when he appeared in the St. Thomas Parish Court on Thursday. The 45-year-old Rastafarian Ryan Harris, who sports a low-cut hairstyle, was offered bail by a parish judge, Sanchia Burrell, on charges of illegal possession of high-grade, dealing in high-grade, and cultivating high-grades, following a successful bail application by his lawyer, Shandeka Campbell. His bail was granted on condition that he surrender his travel documents with a stop order in place at all ports. He is also to report to the Morant Bay Police Station on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. His bail had been previously revoked when he appeared in court on March 12. However, Harris was arrested and charged after police officers who were armed with a search warrant swooped down on his house in Dumfries in the parish on February 18 and discovered the field with the high-grade plants. They were subsequently destroyed, but Harris, who has since accused the police of being malicious, claimed he was growing the high-grade for sacramental use by members of the Ethiopian African Black International Congress, a Rastafarian group, and according to the accused, he was legally cultivating the high-grades on behalf of the organization based on the amendment to the Dangerous Drugs Act in 2015, which allows members of the Rastafarian faith to cultivate high-grade on designated lands. A priest from the UNBEL had confirmed that the group had been using the accused's property to grow the high-grades for religious purposes. So I don't know how many of you will be able to recall an incident in which a SEX worker was found not breathing. She was pronounced after it later identified that she was intentionally subtracted by someone deliberately. And it has been almost 5 months now since it went down, and her father, Mr. Donovan Campbell, is still grieving the loss of his 28-year-old Shandeka Campbell, otherwise called Diamond. It still lingers in his memory about how his daughter was found cold in a guest house in St. Andrew. The police has also confirmed that she was a pole dancer. She was found lying in a pool of her own ink, the ink from her body. Hope you understand me, can't call the word. She was found in a room at the establishment, and investigators said that she was last seen entering the room of the guest house with a man. However, that man remains a mystery. He is somewhere out there living life at large, if karma doesn't dealt with his matter as yet. Also, if his conscience isn't causing him to be awkward in his movements, because things like those really take a toll on some people, some persons mentally. In the meantime, the police are yet to make a breakthrough in the case. So Campbell has now put up a financial reward of $175,000, and is hoping it will assist in bringing his daughter's subtractors to justice. He also stated that the reason why he puts out a reward is to let the subtractors know that he is not willing to give up anytime soon on his daughter's untimely dismissal. He further stated that over the past months, he is unable to rest comfortably knowing his daughter is no more and no one is held accountable for her takeout. So the Crossroad Police recalls the report that was handed down. They said that about 8:30 a.m. on Saturday, December 6, one of Diamond's friends went looking for her at the room. At the guest house, the friend gained entry to the room and found her lying in a pool of her own ink. She then made an alarm and the police were summoned. They came and Diamond was transported to a medical facility where she was pronounced no more. Sign off, she was shut down. So her father, Mr. Campbell, said that he has not been receiving much information from the police about the investigation process. He had previously stated that the police were handling the case well with much willingness, but he is now left to wonder because it seems as if they are no longer interested. According to him, he said that the police kept on telling him that the case is still open. However, it doesn't seem much being done, and based on the autopsy, she was not RAPE or anything of the sort, so their intentions were to ensure that she leave hurt. He added that he wanted to find out from the Commissioner of Police what is going on in Jamaica based on the amount of women that are being subtracted as the trend continues to move across the island without breaks. So he is fully concerned because he has 3 more daughters, which is now causing him to worry about their safety. So the distraught father said he has been struggling to cope with the passing of Diamond because they also shared a close relationship. He said they would normally talk on video calls very regular, and even now sometimes he felt like calling her, but then he remembered that she is gone, she is no more in existence, and it can be very traumatizing for someone to be having those flashbacks, to be honest. So let's hope and pray that he will get some solving result that will lead to the arrest for whosoever is responsible for her takeout or dismissal. Blessings. And please do remember that if you're new to the channel, it is your first time over here, please I'm asking you to subscribe, plus click the notification bell, and while doing so select option all, so that way you'll be first in line to be notified about each and every activities on our channel. And also remember to give this video a like for YouTube algorithm. Blessings and more beatitude. Stay safe.
Hello everyone, I'm Inspector Sean J. Mitchell and I'm attached to the JCF's Corporate Communications Unit. Whenever somebody is suspected to be missing, you should not delay in reporting it to the police. You are not required to wait 24 hours. Report it immediately. When you are making a report to the police, the officer will ask you some basic information to get the investigation started. The police officer will ask for the person's name, their age, complexion, ethnicity, hair and eye color, address, a description of the person, a recent photograph, which can either be digital or physical, last known location, height and weight, and any special markings such as tattoos. Remember, the police is here to serve, protect, and to reassure. Please help us to keep you safe.